It's part 2 of stretching. I'm Dr. DeFabio. We talked a little bit already about passive stretching. We're going to review that today. We're also going to talk about dynamic stretching, because remember, stretching itself is not a warm-up. So how do you warm up for sport is what we're going to focus in on today. One tip though, a little fun fact is, guess what? Stretching probably doesn't really lengthen your muscles, all right? Current research is indicating that it helps with your range of motion, it helps give you more flexibility, but the muscles themselves might not be lengthening. You might actually just be developing a tolerance to being able to deal with the discomfort of having the muscles stretched. And as you get better with dealing with the discomfort, the muscle lengthens more and you get a better range of motion. Stretching is good for range of motion of joints. So a lot of the stretching may actually be creating range of motion in the joints and not actually lengthening muscles. That's why some people are just Gumbies and some people aren't, because they're genetic predispositions. So stay tuned more on the research about what's really occurring. So we talked a little bit about passive stretching, all right? Just going over and holding the stretch. It does help increase range of motion. It is not going to improve performance. In fact, your ability to produce force will be decreased up to 30 minutes after a passive stretch. But to do a passive stretch to increase your flexibility, you hold it for about 30 seconds, especially if you're a younger person. You get to be my age, and you have to start holding it a little bit longer, up to 60 seconds, to get that muscles to really get used to being lengthened and the joints to open up and flexible. So that's a little bit about recap on passive. Now, dynamic stretching is great for sport, and that's what I got the stick here for. You can use the stick over the muscles, the massage stick, to help drive blood to the muscles, to warm them up, but that's really not stretching. It's a good warm-up. However, what do baseball players do before they get up to bat? They take a few easy practice swings. What do golfers do? They go through a nice easy swing with no force. Easy swing with no force. That's a form of what we call dynamic stretching. Dancers will go up to the bar and do some leg swings, all right? A form of dynamic stretching. You want to open your legs. A deep lunge where you hold it. A deep lunge where you hold it. Hey, go back to our squat videos, all right? And you do a deep squat, all right? Really opening up the hips. A deep squat, really getting this to open. And you sustain that position for a few seconds. Oh, about 5 seconds is fine. You swing it, then you get a nice stretch, and you come back. You swing it, you get a nice stretch, and you come back. Dynamic stretching. How many reps? 5 to 10, that's all you need. Drives blood to the muscles, helps lengthen the muscles and contract them, which is what muscles want to do. All right, so that's a great way to do a warm-up and a flexibility exercise before sport that's not going to reduce your ability to produce force and power, and it's going to keep your performance. Now, the next videos are on assisted stretching, using a partner, using a stretch strap, using something that's going to stimulate the nerves and the muscles to help create better range of motion, and it isn't essentially related directly to athletics. That'll be part 3. I'm Dr. DeFabio. It's been a great day to talk stretching. Stay mobile, because motion is life. Have a great day.